Ashlyn.
And I'm Zach.
And we're traveling A to Z.
This week we're exploring the Tampa Bay Aquarium in Florida.
So we are heading to the Florida Aquarium in Tampa.
From the aquarium, you can get on a boat ride into the bay.
So when you go to the Florida Aquarium, there's a boat with dolphin searching and finding with a biologist. Hopefully we find some wildlife.
We just got on the boat and now we're heading into the bay to go explore and look for dolphins.
Behind me is Tampa, Florida.
You could see these houses on Barber Island, and you could see a whole bunch of mangroves. And these are unusual plants because they could survive in the salt water. The mangroves, due to their root system, help protect the coastlines from storms and waves. So this is Island 2D, and it is a bird sanctuary, so no humans are allowed to go on it unless you have a permit. We got a nice view of the ocean from the end of Tampa Bay.
We were on search for dolphins. We didn't find any, but it was a nice little cruise anyway, or boat ride. Okay, we're at the Tampa Aquarium. We'll see how it compares to the Monterey Aquarium, which is supposed to be one of the best in the United States.
First stop, Wetlands of Florida. Cute little turtle.
What are you feeding him?
This is mosquito larva. Not what they eat in the wild. So. This is pellets, turtle pellets. It's like vitamins, really. And then the clams are enrichment for them, give them something to do.
Ready, duck. Oh, getting me wet. The duck just got me soaked. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I quacked at him and it like soaked me with his feathers.
I think he did it on purpose.
I think he did do it on purpose. American alligator,
Top predator in southern freshwater. So what we learned is the blue disc is actually used to help train the alligators, and when he does what he's supposed to, they feed him and give him a treat.
Yum yum, a dead mouse. So he's missing a lot of teeth. So we think he's maybe like a rescue. I think a lot of these are probably rescue. I saw a duck with one eye, an alligator with like, you know, no teeth. You're pretty. This guy's probably what, 4 feet? Maybe 4. This slapping turtle is huge. They get up to 220 pounds. This guy's big. Well, this is the mangrove forest, so fresh water.
This fish is called a red drum. They get to be 4.5 feet long. This is probably 4 feet. He's pretty big. That's a big fish.
Next stop, the Gulf of Mexico.
So this is a batfish and a shrimp, and you can see them getting fed right now. It's pretty neat. That's a batfish. Feeding him little shrimp. Look at that.
The lobster gets a big shrimp.
Oh wow, look at that.
Such a weird looking fish.
So this is a Gulf toadfish. Really ugly fish. Yum, yum, yum.
Chicken.
Look at his whiskers. It looks like seaweed. So this is a garden eel, and they stick up out of the sand and wait for stuff to pass, and then they grab it. Pretty crazy. They look like snakes. Scuba diving.
Yep. They don't want to come say hello.
They have an interactive area where you can touch the stingrays with 2 fingers. They keep ducking when they get to us. Gotta be touched deep. Oh, that's so slippery. It's like a dolphin.
Yeah.
The other interactive area, you could touch sand anemones and starfish.
You can't even feel him. He's not sticky or anything. Oh, this one's sticky, kind of.
They have a pretty cool display that looks like coral made out of garbage.
They have this cute little lounge with all this artwork by kids in the elementary school out of trash. It's pretty neat. The Tampa Bay Aquarium in Florida is one of the biggest aquariums in Florida, and it has a 500,000 gallon tank that houses the coral reef.
The 500,000 gallon tank is the largest in this aquarium, and it's pretty impressive. There's stingrays and turtles and big sharks and a whole bunch of fish. It's really neat to see. I feel like I could just sit on the benches and watch the fish swim by all day long. It's very peaceful. This is a cool little tunnel.
So this aquarium is known for its research and also its donation and help with education with the kids, and it's one of the only place who's replicated one of this specific type of coral in the world, and it's actually survived. So they're now trying to do a restoration and trying to get more coral to reproduce. So this is a lionfish. They're not natural to Florida, so they're trying to have competitions where they have recipes and derbies to try to kill the little lionfish. The thing with the lionfish is they're very, very poisonous and they could kill you.
But they are very pretty.
So this is the third floor of the aquarium, and you can see the solar power roof, and you can see all the open water tanks. And I think this is the 500,000 gallon tank, and you can see how it's open to the environment.
From the third floor, you have a pretty good view of the city and the bay.
The Florida Aquarium also has a little kiddie wet area where you could go swimming if you're a little kid. Pretty fun. Fun day for the family. And then they have a little bar for the adults. So this aquarium's pretty cool. It has lots of different areas. One that is the wetlands that kind of incorporate everything having to do with their aquifer, because Florida is known for their fresh water, and they have the freshwater fish and their different birds. So they have that section of the aquarium, and then they also have the Gulf. And so you have the reef and the tropical section of the aquarium, which was pretty neat. When you're here, you have the choice of just doing the aquarium, or you could add an additional ticket and go on a boat ride, which we did. It's approximately $50 a person if you do the aquarium and the boat ride for an adult. I think it's cheaper for a kid. So we decided to do that. We did not see any dolphins, but it was really neat. This is a really cool aquarium. Not extremely big, but it's a nice size. It took us about 2 hours to go through, which is about the average time, and that's us taking lots of pictures and reading everything. If you add the boat ride, which is another 70 minutes, it took us 4.5 hours total. But it was a good time.
This is in Florida, where the water is somewhat tropical, so they have a lot of tropical fish here that you don't get in a lot of other like northern country aquariums. It's big. They have big fish, really big selection of fish, and a really cool aquarium. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Definitely do it.
It's a nice way to get out of the heat if you're hot.
We just finished going through the aquarium and had a lot of fun. We're now going to go to our next adventure. Please subscribe below to follow along.